Good morning, Rick and Sharon. This is Avenida Del Rey. Now we're out by ourselves here a little bit, but this is only about, I would say, 6 minutes from Happy Valley and Lake Pleasant Parkway, which is where there's all the shopping that you're going to need, and it's going to continue to grow there. Home Depot, Lowe's, Sprouts, Fry's, and a bunch of department stores. So not far from everything at all. It's quiet out here. And of course the house is going to be in perfect shape because it's only built in 2017, I think, maybe 16. I'll have to double check that. Nice neutral porcelain tile floors. Have a coat closet. And it's a nice entry. I wish they would have used a little bit of this space for the bedrooms, but it still works. And this is not a real big room. Of course, they have a lot of stuff in here. Probably 10 or 11 by around 12 or 13. I'm going to paste this off real fast. Yeah, this is just over 12 feet, so it's probably about 10 by 12. Got newer ceiling fans. They're using it as some type of an office. And there's 3 baths in the house, 3 full baths, I believe. And the surround here is just the molded acrylic. The tub. And as you can see, I'm ready to go play basketball after this. Excuse me. This is actually a good sized room, a really nice sized family room. They didn't waste space in this house with that little formal living room in the front, so they just have one good sized family room. Excuse me. Granite counters. Something stuck in my throat. And at first when I saw the pictures, excuse me, I thought the cabinets looked too shiny, but in person they look great. It'll stop, I promise. It's very clean. I like the hardware they put on the cabinets as well. I like the way they went all the way up with the backsplash too. Excuse me. I'm going to assume that this home is going to get a lot of interest. Then I have to balance that fan. Not too hard to do though. But all the fixtures are really kind of neat. I ate a power bar and I think it's stuck in my throat. I apologize. They didn't just go with the cheap builder grade fixtures, they upgraded stuff. I'm sure they did it after they moved in. And that's a doggy door. It looks like a good size one. Master bedroom. A little dark in here. I couldn't find the remote for the fan, so I couldn't turn the light on. And this is a good sized room too. And that is definitely a king bed. So I'll give you a little, and those are actually pretty wide end tables there too. Wider than normal. It's almost as wide as a dresser. And this is a beautiful door. I mean, I see a lot of these doors, but this one's a really nice one. It's not cheap, and it glides really nice. It's got the metal trim. I think I finally got it out of my throat. Okay. They did just go with the typical builder grade countertops, but they're very clean. And I believe these are the builder fixtures in the bathrooms. That's a nice, good size shower inside there. That's really wide and deep. And then we have a water closet, good size. And a nice size closet. It's not huge. So you have hanging all the way around. Okay. This is just a nice open feel. Nice and connected to the rest of the house from everywhere in the house. Now, I'll be able to show you what I was trying to figure this out. Here's the third bath. And it's the same as the first hall bath, acrylic surround. Same fixtures. And this room has a Murphy bed attached. So that pulls out to a bed. I don't know if this might be better for the office because of the Murphy bed attached. I believe this is going to convey, but it may not. We'll have to check with the sellers on that. If it doesn't convey, this would be a better bedroom because I think it's just a little bit bigger than the front bedroom. have to check on that. Now this is the laundry room, and originally where that light switch is to the right would have been the door coming in from the garage. So they closed that off so they could put the cabinetry in here, which is actually pretty nice cabinets for considering their laundry room. But what this did is, the reason they closed this off is instead of entering here into the house, they went ahead and took that, because this was originally a 2.5 car garage, and they took that half car garage and made this pantry. Now it has a air conditioning vent in here, but it's very small. So I would say this room is probably 10 degrees warmer than the rest of the house. And my guess is they just wanted it for cold storage, meaning they wanted it to be a little bit cooler so that they could store things in here without them getting baked in the heat. So it may be 10 degrees warmer in here, but it's still cool enough for dry goods and things like that. So this wall right here and this door was originally just open to the garage. And I measured this distance here. They've got a full-size truck here. This is just over 20 feet from the wall to the door, maybe 20 feet 3, 20 feet 4 inches. I measured it with my feet, so that should be pretty close, within an inch or so. So it is 20 feet, but yeah, right where that door is now would have been the original opening for that extra half garage. So that wall right there was added, and to the right of that door is where the original door was going into the laundry room. Other than that, the width of the garage isn't bad, especially because they have that little niche there. So if you pull the car in on this side, you'd be able to open the passenger door because of the niche that pops out there. And let me get a look from the other side here. You can see the distance from the edge of the garage door to the wall. And I really can't get over to the other side because the truck is, oh yeah, I can. So obviously without these racks in here, you would have enough room to park a couple of vehicles in here. It might be a little snug for 2 full-size vehicles, but they would fit. And there is always the option of, well, you'd have to take the cabinets out of the laundry room and put a door back where it originally was if you wanted to turn this space back into part of the garage. As you can see, this was originally elevated, so it's a step up. But it's not a bad space to have if you were going to use this space for storage anyway. And I don't think they intended this room to be cool like the rest of the house. They just wanted to keep it a little bit chilled, so when you store foods in here or paint or things like that, they don't get ruined by the summer heat. Now they did include this room as part of the square footage of the house, so the actual square footage of the home is about 100 square feet less as far as the county assessor is concerned. But it's good use of the space. And there's a shot of the laundry room again. And you've got a linen closet. Yeah, we'll have to check on the bed. I'm not sure. I would assume that's attached, but I'm not sure if it conveys. And you may not want it to convey, depending on what you're going to use the room for, unless Daniel's going to sleep on the fold-out bed. Smart to put a shade right there. That's facing east, so the morning sun doesn't bake in here. Just a small little covered area. And this is not cheap. This is actual travertine pavers. So they did a really nice upgrade when they put the pool in. And the pool's in great shape. It was built properly. Nothing wrong with it at all. They even put gutters along the back so it doesn't get pounded, so the pavers don't get pounded with water when it rains. They have an enclosure for the pool pump area so it keeps the sun off of it, which will make it last much longer. AC is super quiet. It's a Lennox, again, another high-end name brand. And this is the pool heater. Those can be expensive to run if you actually heat the pool. That's going to be an option for you though. And that's a cartridge filter, so no sand. And this is the AstroTurf. So this stuff gets hot on the dog's paws during the summertime. And so do those pavers. So that might be a little challenge to figure out how we can get them from the patio to here without burning their paws on the pavers. And one option could be, there is plenty of room right here to put grass in where this rock is. And this is the master bedroom. You could consider poking a doggy door off the master out here, make a dog run. I mean, this is a nice wide space. And put regular grass instead of the AstroTurf so that they don't burn their paws on it. And it doesn't start to smell either. So a little challenge with the depth of the garage. It's only 20 feet. I mean, I would count on 20 feet because you're gonna need that little few inches on either end just to make sure you're not bumping into something when you try to park. So that we want to measure your cars again just to make sure that's gonna work. But other than that, it's a really nice home. The two spare bedrooms, a little bit smaller, but big enough for a queen bed. And it's just very well kept. This also has, if you notice these little holes and caps, that cap popped out, but these are for a netted fence. I don't know if they have the fence, but at some point in time, they put them in. I'm not sure where it goes to. For safety, you guys don't need to worry about it necessarily, because you don't have any small children. But yeah, they're all around the pool here. So again, we can check in on that as well. All right, I think that's it. I'll get this off to you right away. I'm gonna start uploading it from my phone, and as soon as it finishes, I'll send it off to you. We'll talk to you guys soon.